What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, I know many of you guys are waiting for the next trailer for Grand Theft Auto 6. You're waiting for trailer number 3 to drop so we can see some gameplay footage. You want to know more about this next big title. A lot of people haven't even pre-ordered the game just yet. There's no rush to pre-order. You have all the way until November, and people want to see a little bit more gameplay footage until they even think about pre-ordering, and if they're going to be dropping $100 or if they're going to be getting it for $80. Well, today we're going to talk about the most likely date for this, what to expect, why it's not releasing at the moment even though pre-orders have already gone live, and everything good like that. If you do find the video informative or helpful, consider hitting that like and subscribe button to stay up to date. But let's go ahead and jump into it. So with Rockstar dropping the pre-orders just randomly midnight local time depending on people on the Thursday that they said they would, which was back on the 25th, we thought maybe around that time they would maybe drop a trailer 3, because you don't really drop pre-orders and not reveal what the game is and expect people to purchase it. But I mean, Rockstar works in mysterious ways. They know that their game is going to sell regardless, even before really showing gameplay footage. So they decided to hype the game up by releasing pre-orders first. Now, just a quick summary for those of you guys who may be, interested in pre-ordering, but you don't know what the differences are. There's actually a new visual that was posted, because like on the Rockstar website, it's so confusing. There's so much differences between the two. So if you get the standard version, $80, you'll get the digital standard edition. And then if you pre-order before November 19th, you'll get an additional bonus known as the Vintage Vice City Pack pre-order bonus, which comes in with the 55 Vapid Stanier sedan and garage. You get outfits and hairstyles, exclusive weapon pattern, and then digital store pre-order bonus. You get a free month of GTA Plus, in which you'll need to activate. Now, if you decide to get the Ultimate Edition, which is $100, you then have everything that's included here. You got the Digital Standard Edition, the 95 Grotti Cheetah, the Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers, personalized weapon variants, Vice City styles, Jason's Safe House vehicles, Ganado Retro Build, Ride Out Customs Mod Shop, Sarah's Unisex Salon, Shih Tzu Squallow, Stock 305 Clothing Brand, a 65 Vapid Dominator Buggy, Electric Fang Tattoo Parlor, One-Eyed Willie's Mod Shop, Good Time Gear, Pit Youngin Compound, Classic Car Collection, and then that same pre-order bonus you get from the standard edition, and also that free month of GTA Plus. So those are the differences between the $100 versus the $80. Now, let's talk about trailer 3 and why it hasn't been revealed so far. So GrandTheftAuto.com posted saying, according to Google Trends, interest in GTA 6 has never been higher. It almost makes sense to let the pre-order hype settle a little bit before revealing anything else. Right now, they're preaching to the converted. Maybe we'll all pretend to ignore GTA 6 for a week and they'll finally give us trailer 3. Now, here's what he means by this. He shows the Google Trends chart. This is basically like you could check up any Google search terms just to see how high they're trending and how they've been interacting throughout the past few years worldwide. And so people have been searching GTA 6 at all-time highs. You can see that it still hasn't reached the peak. There's a potential that it could keep going even further up, but it's already surpassed every other previous sort of announcement. So the first peak we had was between 2022 and 2023. Then we ended up getting a bigger one. And then in 2025, we also saw a couple spikes. And this one is blowing them out of the park, over double. And it's over there up in like the 100 percentile type of thing. And then so someone ended up quoting it, because you're probably like, okay, what are these spikes? What caused them? And it says here, it's actually fun to look at what caused each bump in attention. Now, when you take a look at them here, you have that initial big leak for Grand Theft Auto 6. That is right there in 2022, like almost the start of 2023. You had the official announcement. They said, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is real. It's actually going to happen. The game is going to release. Then they also dropped trailer 1, which sent it to the last highest peak that we've ever gotten, which was trailer 1. Then as time went on, there were things that ended up causing spikes like in 2025, and then they announced trailer number 2, and that's what gave it the second biggest spike. And then after that, there was also the delay, which they ended up announcing, and then after that, that gave a spike as well, because people were talking about that, searching it up, wondering, what's going on. And then after that, when they announced pre-orders, that is what we see right now at that peak. Now, you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with trailer number 3? You'll notice that they space things out and wait for them to hit the climax, then fall down once the hype is non-existent. It's not as much anymore. That's when they begin the next phase of marketing. And so right now we're entering the first phase of marketing with summer. They told us pre-orders were going to go live. That is the case. That did end up happening. And right now we're still in that phase to where the game is hyped up. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's searching it up. Everyone's looking up pre-orders. And so Rockstar doesn't have to do anything. They probably have trailer 3 already made, but they just don't want to post it. They're like, okay, we're going to wait a little bit longer. We're going to let all this hype die down. And then a little into summer is when we're going to end up revealing the next phase. And that's going to be trailer number 3. Now, according to an insider, his name is Tom Henderson. He's the one who runs, Insider Gaming News and all of the outlets and things like that. Even back then, way before late May, when they were talking about trailer 3 and there was all the rumors where we thought trailer 3 was gonna drop, he gave us the bad news. He told us, yeah, that's not gonna happen, because when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, he said he previously gained attention for several accurate GTA 6 prediction, which is why many fans are taking this claim seriously, is that he said trailer 3 is not going to release in the month of June. Even though summer officially starts in June, he said it's going to be something that we're going to see later on, maybe the end of July, start of August, towards the end of summer, like a couple months in. And obviously that just sounds terrible for anyone looking forward to news. I mean, imagine having to wait all the way until the end of July to get a trailer, but now it's starting to be a little bit more accurate. This also gives them a nice little window to wait for that peak, and then for it to drop, and then once it starts dropping again, that's when they're like, okay, let's start building up hype again. The marketing team is going to do their thing, and then boom, it starts all over again. Because mind you, right now, we're just going off of the name. It's literally just a name that everyone is hyped over. We haven't seen gameplay footage. We've only seen snippets and images and trailers, and even within trailers 1 and 2, you can see the major differences between the graphic quality. You can also see the graphic quality upgrades from trailer 2 to now with the recent screenshots they had with the pre-orders. So everyone is trying to see, what is it gonna look like right now? What is the in-game footage like? And the fact that they still haven't shown us that much gameplay is pretty crazy. I know trailer 2 had a couple seconds of gameplay here and there, but you can't really tell because of the cinematics and all of that. But people want straight raw gameplay, and that's something we unfortunately will have to wait a little bit longer on. But the good news is it's officially going to be showcased this summer, because the game is going to release in November, a couple months before. They're obviously going to show you everything there. They may also end up announcing a collector's edition alongside trailer 3. That's also something that I'm hoping for. That's like the copium and hopium, because I actually want to see a collector's edition come for Grand Theft Auto 6. And for those of you guys wondering, what are they going to specifically show in GTA 6's trailer number 3, there's also the things we talked about in the last video. They have new AI that's going to be interactable with. They're going to be doing their own thing. People are probably going to be taking the trash out, or walking their dogs, doing stuff like that we didn't necessarily see in GTA 5. They said there's also a big social media presence. There's gang members that post viral videos. Anything that you do could cause a viral moment to be posted on social media, and you could get interactions and things like that going on with it. And being able to actually see that within the trailer is more than likely going to be what's going to happen, because these websites and these big retailers in other countries are already starting to talk about that, even though they technically haven't officially mentioned it yet or officially shown us anything about these features. So that's probably something we're going to end up getting to see. But anyways, that is pretty much all that I got for you guys here in today's video. As we get more news and information, I got you guys covered. But for now, expect trailer 3 to drop sometime towards the end of July or the start of August. But it's been your boy Trizzo, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys again. Peace.